Get yourself together. All right, get yourself together.
All right, then it's on. It's gonna come to my phone in a minute. I'll let you know as soon as it comes to my phone. All right, you're live. That nigga live. He's live.
All right.
All right, so one more question.
All right, one question.
Call me like 10 minutes or 5 minutes before y'all end.
All right, okay.
All right, go.
Debut. All right, we in there. Let's go.
Shalom. We're the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, starting out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General YAAHLA. We teach that Black and Hispanic and Native Indians are the true biblical Jews out of the Bible. We're not affiliated with any other camp, Christian, Muslim, mosque, or anything of the sort. And today, I'm YAAHLA. Well, I'm always YAAHLA, but today, this class is based on brotherhood. Be a brotherly brother, man. And when I say be a brotherly brother, I mean love your brother. You know what I'm saying? If you got a issue with your brother, take it up with him. Talk to him. You ain't gotta beat on him. You ain't gotta do nothing like that. Be a respectable man. Be a brother. Let him know your concerns. If it's vice versa, listen to his concerns. You know what I'm saying? But today, you know, we gonna go out of 1 John 4:20. And a lot of brothers say, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I love God, and I'm a real nigga, and this and that. Excuse my language, it's like a real Negro. But I see a lot of game bangers out here. You know, a lot of brothers hating brothers over fashion and money and drugs, when that don't even matter. What matters is the fact that you got brotherhood, and your brother is the only thing that's going to help you, you know what I'm saying, succeed in this wicked behind world that we live in, under the, you know what I'm saying, the white man. You got that up?
1 John 4:20.
Come. I mean, come.
Okay.
1 John 4:20. If a man say, I love God.
All right. If a man says, saying is a verb. A man is clearly speaking, saying, if a man said, go ahead up.
I love God.
I love who?
I love God.
I love who?
God.
Okay, love is an action word. You could say it all day. I could say, I love my brother, I love my sister, and that goes with everybody else. But even if you love that brother, how you gonna sleep with his wife? You love your father, but you still disrespecting him when they say, you know, the scripture clearly say, honor thy mother and thy father. You love your sister, but you buying chocolate and flowers for them because you want some behind. That ain't being brotherly. Go ahead, my brother.
If a man say, I love God, and hateth his brother.
And what?
And hateth his brother.
And what?
Hateth his brother.
And hate his brother. Go ahead.
He is a liar.
He's a what?
He is a liar.
He's a liar. So therefore, if you say you love the Lord and you can't even make ends meet with your brother or your sister and talk about your concerns you got, you don't love the Lord. You a liar.
Right.
You a liar. You see that man every single day, you know, and you pick and choose when you want to love or respect or you know what I'm saying, just nip things in the bud. How you love the Lord and you can't stand on all 10 for your own brother. It don't matter how big or small it is. Forgive your brother, love your brother and sister, all the way around. Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. This is the reason why we in the problem, right? We in the situation we in right now.
Right.
Go ahead, Al.
And hateth his brother, he is a liar.
Back to what I was saying. Read it again from the top.
Come. 1 John 1 and 1 John 4:20. If a man say, I love God, and hateth his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother, whom he hath seen.
Keep going. I ain't even gonna cut you. Go ahead.
Whom he hath seen, how can he love God, whom he hath not seen?
You see your brother each and every day. It don't matter if you at work. He stay right next door to you. You know, I mean, it could be anything. Y'all could be tied through the same family member. It could be an actual brother, a cousin, a stepdaddy, a nephew, or whatever the case may be. And you see these people day in and day out, and you know they blood. You know they blood. You seen them. You ain't never seen the Lord, and how you gonna say you love the Lord, but you can't say you love that brother? You can't go to your own brother and make things right, cause
right.
How I'm your brother and I can't sit here and talk to you about the issues I'm having or the way you made me feel or vice versa. Right. I don't love you.
Right.
How can I sit up here and teach all these people up in here and say I love the Lord, but I can't even make ends meet with you and say, I forgive you. Oh, it was my fault, my bad. Sometimes you gotta say I'm wrong. That's what's gonna make brotherhood strong. Sometimes you gotta say, you got it. I understand where you coming from. Never again. You ain't no female dog. You being a brother. Right. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to forgive your brother and take that L. It ain't even no L, it's a W. Because with two brothers that understand it and stand up under the Lord, y'all brothers gonna come out on top each and every time. Right. Versus departing from each other and becoming weak. Right. And in ISUPK, we don't want weak men. We don't want weak women. That's period, point blank. Go ahead, Al.
Okay, verse 21.
Oh, Salaki. Start from the top one more time. Salaki.
Yes. 1 John 4:20. If a man say, I love God, and hateth his brother, he is a liar.
All right, let's hold right there. How you gonna say you love God? I know a lot of people out here, they worship all these different religions and cults and all this and that, and y'all say y'all love God, but in the same sense, a lot of y'all gangbangers. But yet you plotting and planning, trying to backdoor the next man over a female. A female you shouldn't even be dealing with. Or if she messed around, you shouldn't even be dealing with her from the get-go. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all brothers selling drugs to the next woman because she a stranger don't mean she a stranger. She only strange because you never met her. That's still your sister. Right. Selling drugs to her, selling crack, trading for y'all sisters, giving up your behind for weed. It's like it. Giving up your behind for weed, for money. How you gonna say you love somebody you don't even love yourself? Come on. Right. I mean, where I'm at. Even being a traitor. For all y'all brother, black, Hispanic, and Native Indian mans that sit here chasing these heathens, Edomites, you know what I'm saying? Caucasian women, Asian women, African, and all it is. How you gonna say you love me and you giving them was the greatest portion of us, Israel? You don't love me. Right. You don't love me. You love them white women. You hate the Lord. It ain't even about me. You hate the Lord. So how you gonna sit here and tell me in my face or tell somebody else out here in Black Lives Matter and what's the other group? Black Panthers talking about y'all love somebody, but y'all out here selling drugs and loving strange, nasty, filthy heathens. Right. Come on. You don't love me. Don't tell me that. What you need to do is follow these scriptures in the Bible and do. If you can love the Lord and you follow that, then I understand you love me. But until then, you don't love me, and none of my brothers is in the school. Right. None of my sisters in the school. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. Pull that Matthew 25 and 40 for me if you could. Matthew. But yeah, man, and it was just dwelling on me because I see a lot of things going on. We all in the school, we've been through certain things, and even the same person that come out the womb is you. You know what I'm saying? You grow up before the beards. You know what I'm saying? Before second grade. You think that person down for you. I did. I'm pretty sure there's 1,000 other brothers and sisters around here thought the same thing because I did. And come to find out, I come in this truth. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to shedding myself for the word daily. And now I look at it, it's like they don't believe in what I believe in. So therefore, they wouldn't stand for it. And if they can't stand for the same thing I believe under YAAHLA, they ain't my brother, they ain't my sister. They just somebody that I got blood ties that came out the same womb. You got that for me? Come. Go ahead, man.
Matthew 4:22. But I say unto you that whosoever is angry with his brother.
What is that?
Matthew 4:22.
No, Matthew 25 and 40.
Salaki.
But yeah, man, no, you too wild, man. But yeah, man, and it just been dwelling on me because there's a lot of people.
You said 5 and 22?
25 and 40. Matthew 25 and 40. Yeah, and it just been dwelling on me a lot, man, because I see that a lot. Like a lot of people say this and say that, but in the same sense, when your brother having a hard time, what you do? You go run to a dang on heathen. When your brother sitting here short and he needs something to eat, what you do? Run to a dang on heathen. You know what I'm saying? Your brothers, y'all selling all that drugs in there, $10, $15, $20,000, and you got a pack of ramen noodles for your brother. Your brother $20 short on something, and now your brother owe you.
Right.
And here in the UPK, you pay us back when you know what I'm saying, when you can. You know what I'm saying? That's how it is. In the UPK, we got so much love for each other. It could be the last slice of pizza. Cause you can have it. But a lot of other brothers be like, nah, you got it. We fighting over who gonna get the last one. So what we do? We split it. That's brotherhood. That's sisterhood.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even with Passover, brothers and sisters want to go out here and enjoy the Passover. But it's sisters that say, oh, I want to take care of the babies. I want to take care of the babies. It's cool. That's sisterhood right there. You got
Right.
that.
Matthew 25 and 40. And the king shall answer and say unto them, verily, I say unto you.
All right. And the king is Christ right here, speaking in the scripture right here. The king is Christ. When he say unto them, he clearly talking about Israel. Go ahead.
Inasmuch as ye have done it unto me.
Inasmuch what?
And as much ye have done it unto one of the least.
No. Bring it back. As unto me.
Okay. And the king shall answer and say unto them, verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one. That's what it says.
Go ahead, Salah, go ahead.
One of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me.
See, the Christ clearly saying, if you done it to anybody out there that's under the nation of Israel, black, Hispanic, Native, Indian, don't matter if you're a Haitian, you a Negro, you Isupk, Puerto Rican, Guatemala, Panamanian, if you sold drugs to your brother, you raped your sister, you fornicating with the next brother, sis, you out here, you fornicating, sis, you committing adultery on your husband, you don't love the Lord. Because everything you did to that brother and to that sister, you did that same thing to Christ. And they clearly say it in the scripture.
Right.
You don't love the Lord. You don't love Christ. You love your own sick selfish desires. You're doing everything else contrary to what you need to be doing. Take your behind home and deal with your kids and love your husband.
Right.
Help your brother out. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us brothers in here don't even need finances when we going through things.
Right.
A lot of brothers don't even need chastisement. Sometimes we just need a brother that's just going to listen. A brother that, so we know we still got that stable support. And you're not going to get that outside of these doors right here. If it's not in the ISUPK, you're not going to get that.
Right.
All we need in here is a brother or a sister just due to certain circumstances to be there. We don't turn our back on our people. Our people turn their back on us.
That's right.
Bring it from the top of Matthew 25 and 40.
Come. Matthew 25 and 40. And the king shall answer and say unto them, verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of my brethren.
One of the what?
One of the least
One
of
of
these
the what?
brethren.
One of the what?
One of the least.
Of the what?
One of the least.
It don't matter if it's murder. It don't matter if you stole a nickel. It don't matter if you abused a child. If you something that goes transgressing the law of what these scriptures saying, and you done it, that's the least. That's unto who? Continue.
One of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me.
It don't matter how big or how small it is. If it's anything that's going contrary to these scriptures, you done it to Christ.
Right.
If you did it to your brother or your sister and it was not following the law, statute, and commandment, you did it to Christ. You did it to the Lord. You don't love him. The same thing, what was his name? Not TDJ, Eddie Pauls. They sit in these Christian church. right. They sitting in these Christian church talking about this, love the Lord, that, this, and that. But still in the same sin, they people getting led astray. Eddie Paul molesting these brothers. He did the same thing to Christ. Did the same thing to the Lord, but he clearly said he loves somebody. Ooh, Martin Luther King? Right. Martin Luther King did the same thing. For what? To turn his back on me and you. To go deal with a heathen woman. Now where he at? What he do? What he do, Akad?
Man, he try to sneak behind the door and goddamn have sex with the white one.
Exactly. We ain't supposed to be dealing with them. That's in the scriptures.
But the heat. Right.
But go ahead. Let me get that John 13 and 34. But yeah, so they out here doing certain things, saying they love the Lord and oh, I'm just so holy because I do this and do that. But clearly, I mean, Matthew, that's New Testament. Y'all want to talk about the New Testament? That right there was in the New Testament. So what argument you got now? I'm gonna wait. But you could just clearly see that there's so much wickedness in this word behind these scriptures. You know what I'm saying? You put the truth inside a book. Negroes ain't gonna read it. Y'all believe it's a fantasy. Y'all believe it's just good. All right. Y'all believe it's a fantasy. Y'all just believe it's just this made up fairy tale, this coloring book, this zodiac book, whatever y'all want to call it. But clearly, this right here, these are records for Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people. And y'all really should bring y'all behinds home. Come together under command and general honor, because it ain't safe out there. You're not gonna get that same love. You ain't gonna get that same correction and chastisement as you gonna get up under here. And no, we don't beat people over the head. We're gonna tell you what you need to do.
Right.
But that's all upon you if you don't want to do it. We being brotherly by just handling the situation the way we're supposed to handle it. You got that up?
Okay. John 13 and 34. A new commandment I give unto you.
A new what?
A new commandment.
A what?
A new commandment.
A what?
A new commandment.
Okay. A new.
A new
What?
commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another.
All right. The Lord, it's like, what color that is?
That's red.
That's red, right? Who is that speaking?
Christ.
Okay, that Christ, YAAHLA, Mashiach, is a new commandment he give unto us. That
I give unto you, that ye love one another.
and you is Israel. And he clearly stating, love one another. Love one another. Again, for the 1,000th time, I probably done said, love one another. Love is not a noun. It's an action word.
Right.
You got to do right by somebody. You say you love your wife, you ain't gonna beat over here. You say you love your husband, you're not gonna get that juice box to the next man. You love your kids, you're gonna discipline your kids and make sure they safe. Go ahead, I'll continue.
As I have loved you, that ye also love one another.
Right.
Verse 35. By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples, and ye have love to one to another. Verse 36.
Oh no, it's good. Start from the top, bro. Salah.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
John 13 and 34. A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another, as I have loved you.
You see how Christ gave his life? Christ gave his life. That was one man who did that for the whole nation of Israel. One man. Now I'm gonna give you this one. How many of y'all right now in class, you know what I'm saying? Just put a one in there. How many people in class right now that you know gave their life for somebody that you know, not even yourself? And I'm gonna give y'all some time on this, because I don't know one man in my life that gave his life for nobody. Maybe just one, that was his family. But just how many people you know that gave their life for you? Because I'm going to tell you straight up, YAAHLA Mashiach, that was a real nigga right there.
Right.
And the reason why I say that, because there's a lot of cowards out here. Brothers can't even, get in a simple tussle, not even a tussle. Brothers can't even come together and be like, man, hey, yeah, I messed up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm here. This is what I took from you. Brothers can't even come together and be like, I was at fault. Or this how, you know what I'm saying? I felt some type of way about the situation. Even sisters, like, sister want to nicker and bicker and go run and tell the next sister and tell the next sister behind that. Go to her and be like, yo, sis, shalom, sis. This was the situation. You know what I'm saying? I didn't appreciate that brotherhood, that sisterhood. Because after that, put it under the rug and y'all come together and be strong. Versus being weak, separating. Now so much strife in between and y'all don't understand. Because that same person that you didn't come back and make ends meet with, right, that probably was that same person that you would need counsel from. Right. From saving your damn life. Right. You know what I'm saying? From getting you off of drugs or helping somebody else. But you ain't want to come together and deal with that woman or deal with that brother or that sister that could have could save your life or save somebody else, because of your own personal flesh. You know what I'm saying? Your own vendetta. You got too much damn pride. Well, pride gonna get you killed. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Right.
Let me get that Matthew 5:22. But yeah, so yeah, Christ basically said love one another. You know, have an action. You know what I'm saying? Come together, tell each other what's the issue, and it ain't even always got to be an issue. You know what I'm saying? You come together in love. Hey, Kai, it's like you want some YAAHLA tomorrow? You know what I'm saying? You eat some good dinner?
Right.
I mean, that could be small love right there. Man, you want to take a quick Joe ride, bro? You want to go to the beach? That's love right there. It ain't always got to be negative. You know what I'm saying? It's always positive in it. Sometimes you just got to be a shoulder to lean on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even with the sisters that are single mothers, we got a lot of brothers in here that would be a great father, a great brother, a great uncle. Maybe you just need that man figure around just to, hey sis, hey, handle it that way, handle the little chap that way, handle the chap that way, and vice versa. Brother might have a daughter, and his sister might be like, well, Salaki, sir, try it this way, try it that way. That's brotherhood, that's sisterhood. It don't always got to be negative. It could just be a positive impact. You know, you got that?
Okay.
Yeah, it could just be a positive impact. And sometimes, I mean, that we need that all the time. We need to do that daily. Call, hey, everything good. Boom, 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 blase, blase. Cut up, crack a couple jokes. See what's going on with them. You know what I'm saying? Make them laugh a little bit. Chastise them when they at fault. You know what I'm saying? Seek counsel. Seek counsel. Do not be weak. You are going to not get the brotherhood and sisterhood you're supposed to get because you want to be weak and because you don't want to be wrong. You want to take things in your own hand. That's not being brotherly. That's not being brotherly. Come on. Because it ain't only hurting you. It's hurting all of us. Brothers and sisters and kids. Be a brother and sister and seek counsel when you're in that dark position.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the only way things is going to sit here and change. You got that? Go read it for me, man.
Matthew 5:22. But I say unto you that whosoever is angry with his brother.
So what?
Whosoever.
Whoso what?
Whosoever.
See, whosoever. Everybody in the world think they're talking about everybody. But we know the world we speaking in right now, and is always going to be, is the Black, Hispanic, Native Indians, the nation of Israel. Go ahead.
Whosoever is angry with his brother without cause shall be in danger of the judgment.
Without cause. So you mad at your brother because your brother got a good paying job. He got a decent car, a good car. He got some good shoes. He got the ladies and women and honeys chasing him. You mad at him for that? Go get yours. Go be a brother and go ask him how he doing it. And if he was a brother, he gonna shed that up on you.
Right.
Cause both of us, we both gotta be great. I can't keep you under what kind of brother I'm being, or vice versa. What kind of sister what kind of sister she being if she out here being at home with all these kids?
Right.
You ain't being no sister. You not. Continue reading, huh?
Whosoever is angry with his brother without cause shall be in danger of the judgment.
Danger of the judgment. Now, when we say that, if you angry with your brother, judgment, we can't judge nobody. We can just warn you. But the Lord might put a bullet in your back.
Right.
But and not the physical Lord, but somebody out there sent by the Lord might put a bullet in your back. You know what I'm saying? Your real or the sister might go out here on Valentine's Day and lay up with somebody and bring something back to her husband. You feel me? Because all that hate and that vendetta that you holding. Your kids might, and I don't want to say it, you know what I'm saying? They might go through some type of trauma. We all know we adults. They might go through that same trauma. Why? Because you got that hate. You know what I'm saying? You got that personal vendetta with them when you need to be coming together. Worry about yours and help out. Continue out.
And whosoever shall say to his brother, Rakah.
So like, Rakah. Well, you got a definition for that?
Right.
All right. But yeah, so all that hatred, all of that stuff come back in judgment, man. Believe it or not. A lot of it, and you know what I'm saying, we all did drugs, did this and that, pimp women and whatever. Smoking weed might not kill you today. It might not even kill you. Next month, your mama might be gone. You smoke a blunt right now, you might go outside and get hit with a straight round. Or get hit by a fatality. Anything. You might come out with a deformed baby. You know what I'm saying? You might come back home with AIDS, HIV. So just because you smoking that little weed and you getting off with it, oh, it's gonna come. It's gonna come.
Right.
And then you know what I'm saying? I can't judge you. I'm warning you right now. You got it?
Rakah.
Oh, scoring.
Rakah.
You got Rakah. Let me get it.
All right, Rakah means worthless. Meaning worthless or empty.
I got you. Rakah is a contempt or scorn. And scorn, further into a scorn, is the feeling of belief that someone or something is worthless or despicable.
Oh, okay.
So go ahead and start from the top on that precept again.
Matthew 5:22.
Mm-hmm.
But I say unto you that whosoever is angry with his brother without cause shall be in danger of the judgment.
Mm-hmm.
And whosoever shall say to his brother, Rakah.
Okay, that calling your brother worthless, despicable. What you telling him for? You supposed to be a brother at the end of the day again. If you feel like that brother worthless, keep it to your goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do. You be a goddamn man, and instead of telling him he worthless, try to make that brother, try to make him something, make him out of something. You know what I'm saying? Help him. If you already feel like he worthless, apparently he going through something, or you a little emotional. He ain't doing things like you want him to do it. You know what I'm saying? Don't treat him like that. Help that brother out. Sharpen that brother. You know what I'm saying? Polish that brother up. Don't just call him Rakah or worthless or despicable or something like that. Because at the end of the day, he might be messed up. She might be messed up in their head. But at the end of the day, you Rakah, you despicable. Because you got enough audacity to fix your face and call that brother that, and instead of trying to fix him, that makes you even more weaker than the next man.
Right.
Go ahead.
Shall be in danger of the council.
In danger of counsel. See that right there? Us brothers, we got issues to where we can't make ends meet. Because I got an issue with you and you just don't want to hear it, or you got an issue, man, I don't want to hear it. What we're going to do is go to council. We going to call the next higher up.
Right.
But this situation right here need to be handled. You feel me?
Right.
That's why I'm saying that. We just can't say, oh, it's whatever. Because at the end of the day, we still going to have that certain little scratch on our back to where it's like, I don't like that nigga because what he said and vice versa. We're going to go to council, and that's how it's going to have to be, because the generals, the captains, and the officers are going to get this situated, because we are not going to sully down what we got going on in ISUPK like a couple of these other guys out here. That's what we not going to do. We're going to come, and we're going to deal with that right then, face to face, and we're going to look it in the eye like men and no cowards, because there ain't no cowards in the school. If you're a coward, don't come. Continue reading, man.
But whosoever shall say, thou fool, shall be in danger of hellfire.
Calling that brother a fool. Calling somebody a fool, man, that mean they gotta have something wrong with their head, man. And we take that serious in here. You know what I'm saying? We take that serious. You call a brother a fool. He might be schizophrenic. What is it? ADD?
Right.
He might have any mental issue. And you saying that, we take that serious. Because we don't take it serious, something could possibly happen. You know, y'all know Kanye. He's schizophrenic. He running around here like a fool. I love that brother. I pray to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? He deal with him the correct way, or however he gonna deal with him. That brother's schizophrenic, and we all laugh at him, point fingers. That's a fool. That's a fool. But if you clearly tell another brother in here that he a fool and he take you to counsel, that hellfire, what is it?
Shall be in danger of hellfire.
That's danger of hellfire. That means you got the heavy hitters, you got the generals, you got the high rank captains coming down on you. That's hellfire. How you gonna dodge that? You gonna burn. Because we don't play that in here.
Right.
You will be dealt with. You will be dealt with like accordingly like a man. And if you want to belittle that brother, you will feel belittled the righteous way.
Right.
We ain't gonna put our hands on you, but we gonna deal with you just like a brother. Because that's messed up to deal with a brother like that. It's like, let me get that Matthew 25 and 40 again, if you don't mind. Shot. But yeah, so the brotherhood is so important, man, because the simple fact that you can sit here and look like they got Chinatown in New York. You know what I'm saying? The Jewish man, also known as Esau or Edom, or Caucasian man, they own the Diamond District. You got Africans, I don't know what they own. I know what they own, fufu, too close to doodoo, whatever, you know what I'm saying? You got Elam owning gold, but one of the reasons why we don't got nothing is for the simple fact that we ain't got brotherhood and sisterhood.
Right.
A brother will open up his business, and the first thing they'll say, oh, the prices. Right. But they'll go out here and buy some Balenciagas that's called Skechers to me for a couple thousand.
Right.
But Negroes ain't buying FUBU, Avericks. You know what I'm saying? They ain't buying all of this other stuff because they ain't trying to put the money with them. They prefer to get it off the European man for what? There ain't no brotherhood in that. Right. And I remember one of the brothers, also Mark Docky, even said, spend money and time on your own. That's how you get big. Right. Like the brother, YAAHLA, that brother got this whole addictive chaos going right now. That brother blowing up. Captain Cesario, shout out to you. That brother got all these oils and creams and shades and body butters and all that. Because we putting that time in, we being brotherly. Instead of going out here buying Dolce & Gabbana and Polo, we putting it on the brother. Right. Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to make it. And we all had that understanding. We ain't going to make them richer and then turn around and say black folks don't stick together. Negro, that's you. Right. That's you. That's clearly you. That ain't us. That's you. You can't spend an extra $5 on something. Right. Spend $10 on a plate. Right. You can't do that. But what you gonna do? Go out here and buy some McDonald's for $10. Something that's gonna kill you. Not no quality. You got that for me. That's right. All right, hold it real quick. So that's what I'm really trying to get out the way, because it's too much. Oh, I love the Lord. You know what I'm saying? We need to stick together. Give me something else, guys. We need to stick together. We need to strengthen our own and be together. What's up?
Why we can't just get along?
Why we can't get along? Like, why we can't get along? Because you choose white women over your brother. I tell you, you're going to die behind that white woman. How in the hell you love a white woman and look where we went through slavery? Look at Martin Luther King and he loved him and look where we at. Look at Tiger Woods. Who else? Like European women?
Shit, Tiger Woods.
Too many. Too many. Lamar Odom, too many. Dennis Rodman, all these. How you gonna say you love me and you can't even love your own sister or make an attempt to try your own sister? You got all these XYZ reasons why you don't like black women, but you ain't even got one reason why you like white women. What? Because you get what you want. You know what I'm saying? This and that. What? Be a man. That woman was put here for you. Lead that Caucasian woman to her man. How you gonna say you love me? Sis, how you gonna say you love your brother or not even your sister, but your brother or your husband, and you sleeping around for $40, talking about premium, back paid, or OnlyFans? You don't love nobody. You don't even love your kids. Right. You don't even love your kids, cause them same kids that's in high school, they got friends that buy OnlyFans, back paid premium, and when your naked but nasty filthy behind show up, then what? What you gonna tell your son when he see his mama all her juice box and everything flared out for the public? Right. Nothing. You ain't got nothing, so you don't love your kids. You don't love them. Because what he gonna do? Think it's all right? He gonna hate you and think it's all right? Ain't gonna do the next sister the same way? And God, Lord knows if I have a daughter, she ain't gonna go that way. He gonna try to do the same thing to my daughter. Right. On and on. It's a residual cycle. So at the end of the day, you don't love nobody. You don't even love you don't even love your damn self. Go ahead, give me that.
Matthew 25:40. And the king shall answer and say unto them, verily, I say unto you.
Christ is talking to us. And he is talking to us. This is in the New Testament. There ain't no excuse. No excuse. People say the New Testament is fake. Christ was following, he was following something. What was he following? He ain't pop up in the New Testament and just said, oh, this is what it is. Christ was following something. Right. He was following something. So at the end of the day, all of that, the New Testament ain't real, this and that. Christ was following something. He was following the Old Testament. People say the law is done away with. Christ is still following something, and that's the Old Testament. Continue, Bob.
Inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of these least of my brethren.
You do one little thing. One little thing. And here, Kyle, I don't know if you know, you probably know. In South Carolina here, right. Hands of one, hands of all. If I wasn't, and this is if I wasn't in the truth, I could say I love my brother all day and no hands of one, hands of all. We go down the road and I steal something out that store and I get jammed up. If a car's with me, what's happening? He gonna get jammed up with that same time, hands of one, hands of all. I know that. He don't know that. How I love that brother. Even if I say I did it, how I love that brother. I should have been wise enough and realized it don't matter what I say, just on behalf of this Caucasian, this oppressor, that he was gonna go down with me. I don't love him. I don't love him. Come on. If I loved him, I would have never took him with me. And if I love the Lord, I would have never done it in goddamn first place. Right. All right, go ahead.
Inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of these one of least of these, my brethren, ye have done it unto me.
If I stole something and I got a cars locked up at Walmart, the little Circle K, little Cricket, BMW, whatever. If I did that charge out here in South Carolina and that brother got jammed up behind me, I got Christ jammed up. I got Christ jammed up. Because now now it's gonna take 3 to 4, 5, 10 more times, 10 more times of effort to get this brother out and then get me out. Right. Christ was not sent here for that. He was sent here for me to be a goddamn brother and vice versa. Right. Keeping him out of trouble, chastising him, going to him when I got an issue, and vice versa. If I'm at fault, he come to me and let me be a man and say, you got it. You was right. Salaki on that. Never again. That's being a brother. Because if Christ come back right now, it ain't gonna be no It ain't gonna be. It's gonna be straight bloodshed and iron slinging. That's all it's gonna be.
Right.
Go ahead.
Ye have done it unto me. Verse 41.
Oh Lord. Yeah, come. But go back to John 13, 34. But yeah, so by me saying I love a brother, I love a sister, it don't even matter if it's out there in the world. And I tend to see this a lot, even before I came into the truth, because you know what I'm saying, I stopped dealing with certain people. Even when I was I was out in the world, you can walk through the hood, whether you know what I'm saying, smoking, riding, bike, sitting on the porch, and you can see the little chaps running around. Everybody know when you in the hood, little chap running around. Don't matter if it's 3 of y'all, 10 of y'all, whatever, playing football, whatever the case. Right. But you always see is 3 out of 10 of them little bad boys. You know, I ain't even call them bad, misled. You know what I'm saying? Not unguided. Right. And you can see that they doing certain things and thinking they so bad, but they don't understand the turmoil they really stepping into. Right. You know what I'm saying? And that's where that's something so small for you, all y'all hood Negro and all y'all sisters that this and that don't need a man, this and that. When y'all see that little chap running down the road, cutting up, thinking they doing something big, tell them they doing something little. They just doing something big that they like. They not doing nothing. They not. Chastise, not even chastise them, talk to them. Or go to tiptoe to their parents and be like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Quan or Dwayne, whatever his name, or whatever. Yeah, I seen him doing this. You know what I'm saying? I'm concerned. You know what I'm saying? Boom, they going to respect that. Even if they don't respect how you went about it, they going to chastise their kid. And they going to respect you afterward. That's where that bond come in at, that brother and sisterhood, like we was talking about. If you love your brother and sister, or you care about that little boy, or like they say, what they say, black on black crime, they killing each other, boom, right, boom. Right. Back in the day, back in the 60s, 70s, everybody had grandmama and granddaddy on the porch. Right. You run through the hood, you cutting up. Oh, best believe you in here. Hey, ho, what you doing? I'm gonna tell your mama. Right. And what the hell you do? You straighten the hell up and you make sure you ain't nowhere in their vision no more. But I promise you, mom and daddy know about it now. Right. Everybody had their phone numbers. That's brother and sisterhood. But we was patrolling our own blocks. You know what I'm saying? People want to get murdered down nice to the point to where grandma and granddaddy ain't even on the porch no more. Right. These young generation talking about, oh, I love God, I don't need this and that, this and that. Grandmama and granddaddy ain't on the porch no more. And you know what's happening? They get mad when, hey, yeah, boom, Miss Arlene called, hey, this the issue right here. They get mad about it, but now what's happening? Grandma and granddaddy in the house, and now bullets flying straight through the house. Right. Because the simple fact that you felt some type of way, you want to be a goddamn weak man or a goddamn weak woman, and just because somebody trying to help you out, not correct you, but let you know what's going on out here in the field while you're at work or out here doing whatever. Now they got bullets and things swinging through the house. You got to lay on the floor. That was brotherhood, but we ain't got that no more. We ain't got none of that no more because everybody don't need nobody. Everybody say they love the Lord, but they ain't showing a goddamn thing. Right. Go ahead, Al.
John 13:34. A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another.
Ye love one another. I'm gonna tell you, all right, I'm gonna give you a brief little breakdown. It's like Kazamar. I ain't never knew this man. I know him in the truth. But as of right now, I got more love for this brother right now. I'm closer to this brother right now than any nigga that I met inside the world. Yeah, I know them brothers in the world. I know they're capable of. But at the end of the day, they wasn't being brotherly. Kazamar, I just met this brother a few months ago. You know what I'm saying? Maybe about a year to give or take. I love that brother. The same way I love this brother, even though we in the truth and we doing the same work of the Lord, that same brother out there that don't understand whether he know the truth or not, I can't turn my back on him. You know what I'm saying? If they call, I can pick up and still tell them the same thing. You're wrong. Stop doing that. You're wrong. Stop doing that. Just don't. Yeah, I feel you. I understand why you did that. No, let them know where they wrong and why they shouldn't do and what the consequences could be. Because anything transgressing the law is death. And if you ain't telling him that, what kind of brother you being? I mean, you know this man.
Right.
Is a brother out here, you see a little kid standing stealing candy or a sister boosting clothes about the store? You ain't got to say nothing then, you know what I'm saying? Just to put on spot, because 9 times out of 10, you probably get jammed up with it. But let her know, like, hey, let him know, like, no, don't, you shouldn't. Look how these people looking at us. That's standing together. That's doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Right.
I mean, and it goes as far as saying something. Saying something will take them along. Saying something could save their life. Saying something can do more than any piece of weed or goddamn dollar bill can do for the eternity, the end of their life. Say something. That's all you got to open your damn mouth and say something. Stop worrying about what they're going to say and say something. Because again, we want no cowards in the school. Right. If you can't open your mouth and do the smallest thing, goddamn it, don't even come through them doors. Because you ain't going to last. You're not going to last. And we ain't letting nothing coming up in here who going to break this school and sully this school down. Right. We work too goddamn hard. Period. We still working hard every single day. We ain't make it yet. Christ ain't here yet. So we still got to continue being brotherly to everybody else. And to everybody else to build this kingdom up, just like your Caucasian girlfriend is, just like your Asian boyfriend is so-called is. We on that same mission right now, but it's coming. Right. You could get on this boat now, or you would fall behind. But at the end of the day, we gonna be brotherly up in here.
That's right.
Go ahead.
That ye love one another, as I have loved you.
Right.
That ye also love one another.
Christ said, ye love one another like he loved us. So you mean to tell me this black man gave his life for me, for you, for me, and I can't even sit here and tell another brother out here, Kaz, bro, I'm all right, bro. Come stay here. I know you jammed up right now. You hungry? That don't amount to nothing of a man giving his life, feeding a brother, talking to a brother. If a brother don't want to hear the truth and want to walk, let him walk. That wasn't your judgment. You was warning him. That's all it was. Christ gave his life, and you can't open and fix your mouth to tell them where he at fault or where she at fault, or not even that. Lend them an ear. Right. They could have been going through pure hell this week. Right. Pure goddamn hell. And you can't open your mouth. Open your ears for 5 minutes and just listen to them. Right. You don't. They might have suicide on their life. On their mind, and they ain't telling you about it, but they just need to get it off so they don't commit suicide. Right. And you can't just listen. Is it that hard? Is it that goddamn hard? I don't think so. Because as of right now, it's hard to pay bills. We all know how that feel to pay bills. Right. But all you gotta do is listen. If you good and somebody else messed up, all you gotta do is listen. They ask for counsel. Be honest. Be honest. We ain't got pride in here. You take an L. Come on, and it still ain't an L in here. You still gonna succeed and win because that's brotherhood and that's sisterhood. Right. Christ gave his life, and you mean to tell me you can't tell a brother put the goddamn cigarette down? Stop giving your box away. Come on, take care of your goddamn kids. Take the brother off child support. Stop selling drugs. Go to work. Come on. Is it that hard? Go ahead, man. Continue.
Verse 35, by this shall all men know that ye are my disciples.
Mm-hmm. By this, all men shall know. Go ahead.
That ye are my disciples.
That ye are my disciples. Go ahead.
If ye have love to one another.
Mm-hmm.
36.
If ye love one another. Okay. If you did everything Christ told you, you are one of his disciples. If you love one another, all you gotta do is do exactly what he said, and you'll be declared one of his disciples. Just do as he said. Love one another. That's all YAAHLA asking. That's all he's saying. You know, he ain't even asking. He just saying it. You do or die. Jump off, swim. I mean, that's all he's saying. Which one was that? Matthew, John.
Oh, that was John.
All right. Go back to that Matthew 5:22. That's all he's saying. Love one another. It ain't hard, man. It ain't hard. Even if you don't really want to deal with somebody, you know what I'm saying? They transgress against you. They step on your toe. Explain to them how you felt about it. Lord allow, They understand, and y'all can come together and be that good brother and sister and nip it in the bud. If they don't, so be it. Forget it, brother. You don't have to deal with him. Just forget it, brother. Don't pray on his downfall. Don't try to murder him. Don't set up no trap for him.
Right.
If he don't want to hit, fine. You said what you had to say. That's on him. He will be back, and if he not, he'll be going already. I promise.
Matthew 5:22. But I say unto you that whosoever.
But I say unto you, who is you? Israel.
Right.
And it's you, Israel. We all one body. Go ahead.
Whosoever is angry with his brother without cause.
Who is angry at his brother without cause, like I said again. And then not in this school, but I'll tell you one thing. A lot of brothers is angry with other brothers because they sell and make more money off of drugs. They got more bad, bad bees because of whatever. While they chasing the money and drugs and fashion. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not condoning drugs, prostitute, horn, and none of that whatsoever. But I got to put it in the term of what you got to understand. You hating on your brother because he doing him and you not doing him. Pause. Do you. That's what you should do. Even if that brother got a legitimate job. How you going to knock a man from working? Legitimate.
Right.
How you mad because a man choose to go to work 3, 4, 5 days out the week and work 16 hours? How you mad at him? How?
Right.
That man got to have some type of zeal or something in him to want to go to work. Meanwhile, you worry about a 3-day, 8-hour job.
Right.
You don't even want to work. You want to play 2K all day. And you mad because of the fact that you got them busted holes in your shoes and your drawers still dirty. You feel me? Like, that's your fault. That's your fault.
Right.
You got the same opportunity he got. Go to him. Hey, bro, how you get that? What you doing? And if you're a humble brother, he actually working, doing it the right way, he be like, I work at BMW, bro. I'm busting my behind, you know what I'm saying? I work Bam Bam Bam. I work at Cola. I work at Amazon. I'm working at Bam Bam, Blase Blase, on and on. Hop on that train, whatever he talking about.
Right.
Get on there. Don't be like him. Have the same opportunities that he have. Don't limit yourself because of you, because he not limiting himself.
Right.
But go ahead, man.
Shall be in danger of the judgment.
Shall be in danger of the judgment. You hating his brother. You despise his brother. You know what I'm saying? You finding each and every reason to be a goddamn weak man or a weak woman, and your judgment is coming. You want to sit here and hate these people again, you might get hit with a straight bullet. As soon as you come out your mouth saying you don't like what he doing, pow, that might be your time. You might catch a heart attack and don't wake up.
Right.
Your wife you lay in the same bed with might have a heart attack and don't wake up. Come on. Your kids might not make it home after school, but you might find them somewhere else they ain't supposed to be at. Right. That's the judgment. And again, I'm warning you. I'm not the judge. Just like y'all see them judges in the courthouse, they just like that. That's the Lord. That's fine. I ain't no judge. I'm just telling you what it is. Like, come on. I learned the hard way, and I thank the Lord. The Lord ain't hit me with the same thing some of y'all may, you know what I'm saying, see. Good.
And whosoever shall say to his brother, Rakah, shall be in danger.
Whosoever shall tell his brother he worthless or he's despicable shall be in danger. Come on.
In danger of the council.
Mm-hmm.
But whosoever shall say, thou fool.
Thou art a fool. How you gonna tell somebody about their mental problem? Huh? I see on Facebook all the time. You know what I'm saying? Kanye, people say Kanye a coon, this and that, but I know brothers in here that clearly say, Kanye, Lord be with him. Lord, he need to come on. You know what I'm saying? Certain things like that. What we gotta call him fool? We know this brother he's schizophrenic. That man ain't on his medicine.
Right.
What you boosting it up for? Are you schizophrenic? You know how to beat schizophrenia without medicine?
Right.
Come on. You can't see this man going through all this hell after he lost his mama, almost lost his life in a car wreck, dealing with an Edomite woman. Come on. That's enough right there to make a man go crazy. Come on. I ain't even sensed the feeling of losing my mama yet. You know what I'm saying? This man lost his mama and almost died. On top of some other things.
Right.
He not in the truth. So how you just gonna call him a fool and you ain't even in the truth? Because all my brother tell him, Lord Allah, he come in here. Come on. We all got some type of problem. We all messed up some way, shape, or form. It might not even be that way, but at the end of the day, we got the brotherhood and sisterhood to help the men ends, and we will come together and work it out together. That's just how we operate. Go ahead, Al.
Shall be in danger of hellfire.
In the danger of hellfire. So if you don't know that brother really delusional or whatever y'all want to call it, or what they call people, freaking airheads and dingy and all that other stuff,
Right.
don't say that, because that's something scary right now. Like for example, Dylan Roof right now, they say, oh, he crazy, he mental. That's why he went in and shot up the whole church in Charleston.
Right.
That if he was in that, which he wasn't, but if he was in that situation, of course, look what this man did. He has a mental problem, and he went in and sprayed these people without no conscience. We take that serious. How are we gonna allow somebody to come in here and then they have that same issue and murder all of us? Come on, we take that very serious.
Right.
Very serious. Go ahead.
Verse 23. That was the end of 22.
Oh, so like, let me get that loose 6 and 31. But yeah, we take that very serious because you don't know what you're dealing with. You don't know what type of demons it is. Like people say, oh, when I smoke, I just, I get more, what. Now I just want to do it. That's another demon. That's another demon. You want to get high, give your juice box up to whoever you dealing with. That's two demons. That's you just open more and more and more and more door for a demon. That's all you doing. So when it comes to this whole you're a fool thing, you be lightly on that. Know for sure, because hellfire will come when you go to council. We're gonna deal with you. You will burn. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mean to make it seem like we scaring nobody or nothing like that, but we will deal with you accordingly, like brothers and sisters should. If you're wrong, you're wrong. If you're right, you're right, and so on and so forth. Forgive and let it go. You got that up?
Luke 6 and 31.
All right, but go ahead. You got it.
Luke 6 and 31. And as ye would that men should do to you,
As go ahead.
as ye would that men should do to you, do ye also to them likewise.
As you will want a man to do to you. When you out here in the world, you know what I'm saying? Or hell, even in the truth, somebody smack you in your face, one time they might get off. Not saying this Christian doctrine turn the other cheek, because that ain't what I'm saying. They might get off. They slap you another time. You don't like that. You ain't even like them smacking you the first time. So why you gonna sit here and smack somebody else and don't want nobody else to smack you? Read from the top up. I'll tell you in a minute. But yeah, so do it same thing. If you a babysitter, don't feel on that little boy. How would you feel if a grown man, 50, 60-year-old man laying on top of your 14-year-old daughter and you ain't believing her and then you find out it was the truth? Don't do that to one if you don't want one to do it to two. It's not fair and it's not right. Start from the top.
Okay. Luke 6 and 31. And as ye would that men should do to you, do ye also to them likewise.
Verse 32.
Verse 32.
No. You got it. But yeah, so you deal with them accordingly. You know what I'm saying? You don't portray no hate. You don't set no trap for them. You don't do this. You don't rob them. You don't steal from them. You don't sleep with their wife. You don't sleep on your husband. You don't teach your daughter how to be a whore. And you don't tell your daughter you prefer to be gay instead of having a husband. You guide and you teach each brother and sister. You show them how things are supposed to go. Even when it comes to that right there, you raise your daughter to find the right man. Don't force her or show her that being gay is better. Come on, that's not being a father and that's not being brotherly. Because that's starting a whole nother cycle. She's gay, now what? She don't need a man? What? Come on, ain't nobody good enough because you were a goddamn weak father. You couldn't teach. You couldn't put that foot down and let her know what it is, what to look out for, what she should and shouldn't do. You were that goddamn weak. See, that's what we don't need here. We don't need that. Read from the top up. But yeah, we don't need that. We don't want none of that around here. You know what I'm saying? Because if you come in here, you're going to change. You're going to learn the easy way, the hard way, but you're going to change. And I promise. Brothers stay up 3, 4 in the morning, 1 at work, and they collecting calls. They got issue. Brothers sisters got issue. They need counsel. They need a place of peace. They need just a whole lot of everything. And brothers really sacrificing their time, sacrificing their family, sacrificing their kids, their slaves or job. They sacrificing all that for the greatness of this kingdom. YAAHLA, under the tutelage of the commanding general YAAHLA. That's what they doing. So we don't want none of that weak stuff in here because brothers done lost it all. Brothers done lost it all. Period. Brothers done lost it before they even came in here. Start from top.
Luke 6:31. And as ye would that men should do unto you, do ye also to them likewise.
If a man, if you want what a man to do to you, make sure you do it the same way. Make sure you do it. In a small example, you borrow a brother car, and he always put in. You want him to make sure there's gas in it. When you borrow his car, put some goddamn gas in it. You know what I'm saying? If you watching a brother, if a brother watching your kid and you expect nothing to happen to your child, your daughter, make sure when it's time for you to watch that same kid, do the same thing. You feel me? I mean, it's simple as that. Sometimes that's a whole nother topic right there. Let me get that John 15:12. But yeah, so it's the same thing. Do what you do unto your brothers in your neighbors, you know what I'm saying, in Israel, that you want them to do unto you. Show some love. You know what I'm saying? It's affection, some audacity, passing in your people. You know what I'm saying? Like, take orders. You know, just help them, counsel, listen. I mean, it's a small thing. It ain't even too much of everything big because it feels so big. Maybe it just popped up or you wasn't getting the correct counsel. And then if you wasn't getting the counsel, then you wasn't being brotherly or you wasn't being sisterly. And that's what love is. Love. Love is an action. You got it?
Okay.
Right.
John 15:12. This is my commandment.
This is what?
This is my commandment.
What?
Commandment.
What's transgression of the law?
Sin.
Okay. So if it's a commandment and you don't follow it, then what?
It's a sin.
Okay.
You transgress the law.
Mm-hmm.
This is my commandment, that ye love one another.
Ye what?
That ye love one another.
Love some.
One another.
Love a little bit.
One another.
Love and pick and choose.
One another.
One another. There ain't no specific number. One another mean all of them in a few words. Because Christ ain't saying love 1, 2, 3, skip 4, love 5, 6. He's saying love one another. If you go to 1, I love you. 2, I love you. 3, I love you. On and on and on. Love one another. That's what it means. You don't pick and choose. Because we all up under the same curse. We all up under the same slavery. The white man ain't going to help us. You seen this 400 years. Grandmama, the 60s was just around the corner. We was getting sprayed with water. Matter of fact, we still getting shot down and putting these on our neck today.
Right.
They ain't going to save us. So when they say love one another, you love them. You tell them where they wrong. You help them out. Get them a plate. Get them somewhere to stay when times is getting hard from time to time. Because we all going through and we all been through it. And I'm a prime example. Go ahead.
That ye love one another as I have loved you.
As Christ loved, again, he gave his life. He gave his life. You can't let a sister stay 2 nights without trying to grope her because she going through something, a traumatic problem, lost a family member. You can't let her stay because you're horny. That what Christ do? He gave his life, and you can't hold your rod for a couple hours.
Right.
You can't go handle your own self. You so stuck up in your demonic ways that you gotta just have some box every chance you get. Right. You gotta sell your box to make bills meet because you want to stay behind Section 8 and don't want to work because this man on child support. Christ gave his life and you worried about something so small because you want to be a deviance. That ain't fair. Because if it was fair, Christ should never gave his life. But at the end of the day, the first thing y'all want to do is say Christ gave his life. This and that, you still want to goddamn sin. Well, he was a perfect man. What's your excuse? You can't hold your box together for 6 months in the school without jumping back out. You can't hold your rod from these whores on Valentine's Day because you want some box. Come on. That sounds weak as hell to me. Christ gave his life.
Right.
Come on. Again, for the second time, how many people y'all know that gave their life for you? Your mother, your sister, your best friend, or somebody that you know. Only one man did that for all of us. All of us. Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. And you mean to tell me you can't love or you can't take the brother off child support or control your ride, take care of your kids? Come on. Stop selling drugs. Stop dealing with white women.
Right.
We got the best women in the world, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. I don't care what nobody say.
Right.
You can't tell me nothing otherwise. You dealing with the other ones, you might be that fool. You might just be that fool.
Right.
And I don't want to say it, but you might just be him. or hurt. Because we got the best women over here, and there ain't no excuse to run out there. All of them want ours. So why the hell you want theirs? Come on. Everybody want a black man. Everybody want a black woman, and brown woman and black brown man.
All right.
Come on. So if you really love Christ, do what Christ did. Stay with your own. Christ died for us. What you trying to give all this good lusciousness that we possess to give it to somebody else? Christ, he died to give it to us, not to everybody else. You got that?
Read it again.
Oh, Kevin.
John 15:12. This is my commandment, that ye love one another.
This is a commandment to love one another. Love one another. Don't do that, man. And it ain't even something so small, and it might sound crazy or nothing like that, but I mean, we're younger men. We young males.
Right.
You see grandma, whatever, struggling, grocery put in the car, man. Auntie, I got you. Throw them in there. Simple.
Right.
Simple. Ain't no telling how much more that would have helped that woman out. You know what I'm saying? That woman, 60, 70, 80 years old, picking up 50-pound boxes. Just go throw something in there. You know what I'm saying? Like something small. Even with the sisters, sisters, we all know. We all know sisters got multiple children and single mothers and vice versa. Or is a sister with one child seeing another woman with multiple kids. If you see out there something ain't looking right and she's short, give a couple dollars to finish off them groceries for her. She already going through it.
Right.
Come on. I mean, it ain't that hard, man. We just make it seem like it's hard because we became gimme people. Well, Christ gave his life for us. So what do you have in exchange for that? Christ gave his life. And you worry about $40 in the next juice box. I mean, all you gotta do is spread the love, man. Spread it amongst your people, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people, under the tutelage of Commanding General YAAHLA. Again, this is ISUPK, starting out 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We're not affiliated with nobody, no Christians, no other Israelite camps, or nothing like that. We are one body, and we refuse to be cowards. We refuse to change only for the greatness of the Lord, the King, and the King YAAHLA.
Right.
You finished on that?
Yeah, that's it.
That was John.
Okay.
You went to 14?
You want to read the 14?
Yeah, just start from the top.
All right.
Yeah.
John 15:14. Ye are my friends, if ye do whatsoever I command you.
Start from 15 and 12.
15 and 12.
Okay.
John 15 and 12.
Mm-hmm.
All right. John 15 and 12. This is my commandment, that ye love one another as I loved you. Verse 13. Greater love hath no man than this, that a man lay down his life for his friends.
A greater love. I mean, I can't even fathom it. If a man gave his life for me, I ain't got no choice but to honor that brother and make sure his family's straight. As long as it's righteously. I ain't got no choice. Come on. For me to continue to walk this world and still bring this truth out, and under the Lord, and still manage the work.
Right.
If a brother gave his life for me, just for me to do this, I ain't got no choice but to honor that brother.
Right.
Come on. I will feel personally that I owe that brother my life. I will feel like that.
Right.
Because I ain't never seen nothing like that. I ain't never met nobody who did that. Go ahead, Doc.
Ye are my friends, if ye do whatsoever I command you. That was verse 14.
Ye are my friends if you do whatsoever he commands you. All he's saying is, y'all show that love, man. Y'all come together. You know what I'm saying? Everything gonna be all right. That's how that song goes. Every little, no, that's that Edomite or whatever that Irish dude, but it's the truth though. Yeah, everything gonna be all right, man. All you gotta do is come together and just mold each other. Stop hating. Stop letting these be so materialistic like you getting over. You know what I'm saying? Even the richest people commit suicide before the same little bum you see every 3, 4, 5 days on the corner.
Right.
Seem like the bum is more happy than the rich person. But guess what? because they took all the materialistic and they thought that's what it was gonna be. They commit suicide. They take pills. They deal with drugs. You know what I'm saying? Some brothers dying slow, like the Lil Waynes of the world, the Magic Johnsons of the world, Dennis Rodmans of the world, Eddie Pauls of the world. People dying slowly and trying to find other ways through sex, through pills, through drugs, through robbing, murder, prison, all because they didn't have nobody to say, chill out, hold up. But you ain't gonna get that if it's not in the ISUPK. Because it seems like a lot of these other groups and organizations, they got flaws, heavy flaws, tarnished. They got sisters getting killed in there by heathens. You know what I'm saying? They got what people orchestrating their own little group, selling drugs and things like that. That ain't love, man.
Right.
And where are they today? I mean, you still got one living, but look at they rep. The Lord gonna deal with them.
Right.
They look a little bit of that. But yeah, so let me get that Matthew 18:22. But yeah, so Christ clearly saying, you know what I'm saying, come together. I gave my life. What more do you need? I gave my life. I did this right amongst your eyes. Like I have nothing else to show but my body. I'm gone. All I ask is you to do the small things. Make sure they don't go through what I had to go through. Don't turn your back on your brother. If it's a problem, go to the utmost and try to make things right in between your brothers and your sisters. And that's our issue with today. Everybody feel entitled. Well, goddamn, I feel entitled, and I feel entitled as if you're supposed to be my brother and my sister. If I'm screwing up and it's following these scriptures, and I'm not following these scriptures, not how you feel out there. If I'm screwing up, tell me. That's what you owe me, since everybody want to be entitled. It ain't even about me. That's what you owe the Lord. That's what you owe Christ. You entitled. What the hell is entitled? What the hell is an entitled, cuz? Nothing. Entitled to what? Come on, man. Come on. Just come together. That's all pretty much the only way to say it. Come together. Forgive your brother, love, and forgive your sister. Love your brother, love your sister. Make sure everything right. If they don't want to call for counsel, that's one thing. You know what I'm saying? But that don't mean just because they're not calling for counsel, you don't call them and check up on them.
Right.
Because maybe they fighting another demon, like I was saying earlier, to where they refuse and reject counsel. That's a demon. And you know that one demon, off of refusing and rejecting counsel, it opened 10 more doors to be another demon. Because you don't want to come and get it off your shoulder. But you can always go to them and call them. They might be fighting that demon for counsel. Call them. Pick their mind, figure out where things at. Even if you don't get to know nothing, just know. See that they living and see what they saying. See if they distorted. That's being a brother and being a sister. That's all you got to do. That's a demon. Seek counsel. Seek counsel. Don't matter what your addiction is. Seek counsel, because we brothers and sisters in here. That's what we supposed to do. Seek counsel. It don't matter if you battle in court, prison, you know what I'm saying, drugs, addiction, whatever the case may be. You're the goddamn fugitive on the run. Seek counsel. You safe here. We ain't gonna tell you what we think or what we want. We gonna tell you what you should do and the way you should go about it. We got wise men above us that heard these conversations multiple times, and never one time the whole time I've been living do I heard an outcome fail. Not me. But listen to your homeboy Tank Top Tony out there talking about something. You shouldn't worry about that man. Get with a real nigga. And what's going to Tank Top Tony just gave you HIV right. And AIDS. You shouldn't worry about her, this and that, boom, boom. But you're a weak man and you will listen to a thought. Guess what? Now you on child support. Got double babies. Now what? And you ain't even got a job. Seek counsel. Right. Seek counsel before you do anything. Anything that's going to change your life that drastically. And change your life is from 1 cigarette to 1,000 cigarettes. Period. Don't matter if it's the music industry or whatever the case may be. Seek counsel from wise men out of ISUPK. Go ahead and give Commander General Hamlin a clap. Right. You got that for me?
Matthew 18:22.
Come on.
Matthew 18:22. Jesus said unto him, I say, not unto thee until 7 times, but unto 70 times 7.
Christ said unto them, not only 7 times, but what?
But unto 70 times 7.
70 what? 7 times 77 times 7? It's a lot.
70 times 7.
70 times 7, slut. 70 times 7. It's not a literal number. It means forever. Till death. Till Christ come back. Even if you get reincarnated at that time, it's till Christ come back. Till Christ come back. If he step on your shoe today, forgive him. He eat your ramen noodles tomorrow, forgive him. He sleep with your woman, forgive him, but don't go back to him. Forgive them. That's what it's saying. Don't turn your back on them. Don't go out here and set up traps and kill them and murder them. Forgive them. That's what you do. Because again, you repent. They say you forgiven, right?
Right.
But how many times you went out here and sinned? Exactly. That's the thing. What's that precept, man? What that precept is?
The ones that we at now?
No, you good. No, that 1 John 4 and 20. Go ahead and get that 1 John, but hold it for me. But yeah, so 70 times 7, it means forever. You know how many times, bro? You got a mama. How many times you screwed up still to this day? No matter what you did, mama say, "Baby, I love you." You all right? Where you at? Oh, how you doing? You need some money? You working? How many times you done made your mama cry and ain't know about it? Or how many times you did something completely against what she said or believed, and she still managed to pick up that phone and call you worried about her baby boy?
Right.
Or worried about her baby girl? Come on. How many times she forgive you, but you can't forgive your daddy because he left? You don't even know the story. Forgive him and leave it alone. At least he'll see that you've been woman and man enough to grow up and be like, damn, my child grew up. They grew up.
Right.
You ain't got to be involved, but let them know, like, it ain't no hard feelings. And I understand it's hard, but I've been through that. Personally, I've been through that. But if it wasn't for the ISUPK, I would have still had that same hatred. But I finally met my daddy a few years ago in the ISUPK at my first Passover.
Right.
I ain't seen him since I was 9. But I came to a conclusion I need to forget that man, and we met up in New York. Nobody else is doing that. Nobody else. So when it comes to that, man, forget these folks. You got that for me? Yeah, forget these folks. That's all it takes. Just a simple conversation. And with action, meaning love, that simple conversation is also that action. You can leave it there. You ain't got to do too much. Just let them know I'm good. Everything good. I forgive you. I understand. Whether you understand or not, if they want to give you clarity, go ahead. If they full of BS, listen to them. Still forgive you and go ahead. Just don't do nothing against them. Don't kill them. Don't murder them. Don't try to set up traps or nothing because they're going to see how much you've grown. That's all you need. It's for them to see how much you've grown. And that's it. You got them. You got them from there. That's your payback. Show them how much you forgive them and grown. They're going to see that there's the Lord and it's the ISUPK dealing with you. And they're going to want to know. Go ahead.
1 John 4 and 20.
1 John 4 and 20.
1 John 4 and 20. If a man say, I love God.
If a man say he love God, go ahead.
And hated his brother.
And hate your brother. Your brother, it means your brother, your dad, your boy cousin, your best friend guy, you know what I'm saying? Your sister, you know what I'm saying? All of this is in context. Your mother, all of this. If you say you love the Lord, but you hate your brother, what?
He is a liar.
You is a liar. You are a liar. Simple. And don't nobody like being called a liar. Again, you forgive 70 times 77. Forgive them all the time. Forgive them. Forgive them. Go ahead. Continue.
For he that loveth not his brother, whom he hath seen, how can he love God, whom he hath not seen?
You say you love your brother. Oh, slide. Yeah, you say you love. Read that over. My bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
For he that loveth not his brother, whom he hath seen, how can he love God, whom he hath not seen?
Exactly. You can't forgive your dad or your mom. You too prideful to say you wasn't there all my life. You know what I'm saying? You seeking all this counsel. You letting all that dwell. You know what I'm saying? Just manifest up on you and things like that. You listen to your bitter behind home girl. You listen to your so-called gangster friend to where you can't you can't just pick up the phone and say, Dad, Mom, where was you? What's going on? What happened? Right. But you gonna say you love me and you can't even, you gonna say you love the Lord, but you can't even call them. You got to fix this problem over here for you even get hold to the Lord. That's what you got to do.
Right.
How you going to say you love these folks over something so small, or it might be something so big that, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people just can't deal with. But how you going to say you love them? I mean, yeah, you going to say you love the Lord, but you can't even deal with the people that you blood tied to. The same people that you see all the time. How you gonna say that? That don't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know what I know. The little bit I know, but that don't make sense to me. Maybe y'all can, you can help. You got the answer to that?
Shoot, I don't know.
College don't even know. I mean, that's two heads right there. So what's going on? That don't make no sense to me, man. Go ahead, you got it.
All right. Verse 21.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 21. And this commandment have we from him.
This commandment. If you ain't following the law, statutes, and commandment, you what?
You're sinning, transgress the law.
You are transgressing against the law. That means you sinning. This commandment. You got it out.
That he who loveth God loveth his brother also.
He who loveth God loveth his brother also. If you can't follow that simple commandment, and you say you love the Lord and you don't forgive your brother, you don't love the Lord. That ain't how it go. That is not how it go. Come on. That's all of it.
Yeah, that's the end.
All right, start from top 21 one time. Bible push up.
Come. 1 John 4:20. If a man say, I love God, and hateth his brother, he is a liar.
Okay. Now back to that. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to your Christian pastors real quick. Y'all Christian pastors say all of this. They love this and that. What they say? Love everybody. God love everybody. Come as you walk.
Right.
Y'all Christian pastors say this, but they sleeping with churn. They robbed your grandma for the last 30, 40 years. Grandmama still catching a bus, and if she don't wake up at 8:30 and the bus is gone, grandmama can't go to church. She got to ask Auntie Elvine and pay $15 for her. $15 for her when that bus supposed to be for the city or for the county or whoever can't make it. But now y'all couldn't wait 5 minutes to wait on grandma, and grandma sewing all these ties and knowing damn well she get a $700 monthly check, and she put $120 in the goddamn collection plate, and you can't give grandma a goddamn ride. You can't even give her a ride, like her own car. But that's what your Christian pastors do. They say they love the Lord, but they ain't even doing the things what Christ would do. Christ died. Christ lay his life just for us. And you can't get this woman a ride, and she give you all her money. She had every what they got it? Revival, Sunday service, Bible study. What's the Wednesday one?
Easter?
Man, I don't know. They got goddamn Easter. They doing Halloween now. I mean, they doing Christmas. They doing everything. They doing everything. Come on. But you go in the Christian church when I was back in the world and I'm wearing all black with dread, they be like, oh, this nigga gotta go. This nigga gotta put a white polo on. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he come in here smelling like weed. He need to go. Well, what y'all doing? Taking them little churn down back in the basement. That's what y'all doing. Come on. Robbing my grandmama and your grandma for all this money. She died struggling, praying for hope and everything that you saying, but you say you love the Lord. Praying for goddamn hope. Come on. Go ahead, man.
For he that loveth not his brother, whom he hath seen, how can he love God whom he have not seen? How
you gonna sit here and say you love the Lord and you lying to these folks? You manipulating these people. You know what I'm saying? What is it, 88%, something like that, of women in the church is somewhere up in there. Right. It's all these women in here, and you a goddamn man manipulating these women out they juice box, out they checks, and whatever else, manipulating out they kids. And you talking about you love the Lord? Where that part at in these scriptures? Where you supposed to do that? You say you love the Lord, but you doing all of that. Christ ain't doing that. Christ ain't did that. Christ ain't raped nobody churn. Or a lot of nobody woman. Come on, hell, he ain't even had wives. Right. Come on. He was about the work and the duty of the Lord, our Father, YAAHLA. And y'all sitting here saying y'all about something, but the first thing y'all do when you walk up in here, send a collection plate around. We taking up a collection for the deacon. The special guest that come in. The special guest got his own goddamn church too. Who running his church? Help me out. Nobody. Nobody. The drummers and the musicians ain't even getting paid no more. Come on, what is y'all doing? Come on, you got a homosexual with they behind jumping around in the choir, like he doing something. Churning sitting here looking at that like that's the right way to go. Tight pants. Come on, Go ahead. That's it.
No, I got a little bit more.
All right.
And this commandment have we from him, that he who loveth God love all his brother also.
If you love the Lord, you'll love your brother. Like I said time and time again. I can't manipulate my brother Akaz here, or one of my other brothers like Shar, you know what I'm saying, or you know what I'm saying, just any of my brothers. I can't say, well, oh, I'll take you to work if you give me $100. That's manipulating. You know what I'm saying? I can't say, oh, I'll stay here and take care of the kids while you at work during this problem, and I'm laying up they wife. I can't do that. That's not right. Even outside the scripture, you got to have some type of moral code as a goddamn man not to do nothing like that.
Right.
Come on. My dad ain't even in the truth. He said, don't do people wrong when it comes to their money. If you're going to be a businessman, be a legit ass businessman. How I'm going to do that? I say I love the Lord. How I'm going to manipulate my brother? How I'm going to lie to my brother for my own lustful desires? Or my sister? Or like a lot of y'all brothers, y'all run around here, sisters, oh, I need money, this and that. You know what she's saying. Be a goddamn man and say, well, sis, I could give you, if you want help, give her goddamn money and let her go about her business. Don't take the box. I mean, am I lying?
Right.
If she need help with her bills, don't take the box. If you love that sister and you really about the Lord, if you really about the Lord, like you say, you ain't got to take the box. If you want to help that sister, get that sister her money. Get that sister the money. You ain't got to sleep with her, belittling her, making her out of a whore. What good is she going to be to any other goddamn man out here? And your whole mentality is all women is the same. Women gonna take if they need money, they gonna get at Taylor. That's that's a demon. That's another demon. You need counseling on, my brother. You a goddamn weak man. That's what you are. You need counseling on that.
Right.
Go ahead, Doc.
Oh, that was the end of that.
All right. Let me get that. Go back to John 13:34. But yeah, you a weak man for that. If you gonna help that sister, just help the sister. If you gonna help that brother, help the brother. If you need help, lay it down. Don't show no skin. You ain't gotta send no rod pictures to her. If you need help, be honest. Hold some morals for yourself. You are a jewel. If you love the Lord, if you love Christ, hold yourself up to them standards. Make it hard for nobody to have an opportunity with you. If you love Christ, don't sell no drugs. Struggle. Go through the hell. That's what Christ went through. He died for it. He died and all behind it. All behind what you want to do. But you can't wait an extra hour to smoke that cigarette. You can't wait an extra week to smoke that blunt.
Right.
You can't take your ass to work for an extra 10 hours instead of selling that box for an hour. Go ahead, man.
John 13:34. A new commandment I give unto you, that ye love one another as I have loved you, and that ye also love one another. Verse 35. By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples.
By this, all men shall know. Not one, not two, not the ones we pick, the ones we love, our favorite. It said all men. Ye are what?
That ye are my disciples. If ye have loved one to another.
If you love and you handle each other, all of us, you are a disciple, man. You love each other. All of us love each other. Ain't nobody above nobody. You know what I'm saying? We all the same. Brotherhood and sisterhood overrides everything.
Right.
It don't matter what it is. Don't matter what your financial status is, the sex appeal you got, whatever you got in your garage, how you will cook, how you looking, and this and that. We all work the same, from the shortest to the tallest, to the biggest to the smallest, darkest to the lightest. It don't matter. We all on that same standard. Let me get that Matthew 25:40. Yeah, we all on the same standard. So don't make it feel like you better than somebody. And goddamn it, to all the ones that feel like they can't make it, don't feel like you worse than the next man. Don't. And the ones who they feel like they better than somebody, goddamn, you ain't better than nobody. You ain't did a goddamn thing. You ain't did nothing.
Right.
I ain't seen nothing. We ain't seen nothing. Hell, Christ ain't back, so you ain't did nothing. Get your ass in this doors, out under the ISUPK, you know what I'm saying, Commander General YAAHLA, and put your brick in. Be great.
Right.
Be great. Try to be great. Be like Christ. That's what you do. Because every week we go to camp at Saturday, our lives are in jeopardy. One of us or none of us might not make it home because the things we speak about out these scriptures right here. We might not make it home, and we understand it, and we embodied that. We embody it. We understand. That's what we're ready. We're warriors. We don't want no goddamn cowards, cuz.
Right.
If you're a coward, don't come in these doors or leave. That's all. That's clear as I can say it. We don't want no cowards. Go to your brother and go to your sister. Make them stronger. You got that?
Come. Matthew 25:40. And the king shall answer and say unto them, Verily I say unto you, inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of these my brethren, ye have done it unto me.
Again, you did something so small, if you lied on the sister or you lied on the brother and said that he raped you, like a lot of that stuff going on nowadays, and brothers get actual a lot of time for that, which that is just wrong. We don't condone that. You do that to that brother, you did that to Christ. That's what you did. You hurt that brother, you put that brother in the low space. For what? Because what? You chose to get drunk, he didn't give you a couple of dollars, you ain't like what he said. What is it? You was hating because another little shorty, which both of y'all his wives at this time, but you hating because another shorty got his time for the time being, and what was that for? Know what I mean? Even with the brothers, like again, you buying box from from these sisters out here. You treat them like whores. That's what you're doing. You selling them. That's what you're doing. Pimps too. You selling them. You ain't even bringing them to Christ. You selling Christ like he don't mean nothing. Come on. We all under the same boat. We all in the same slavery, man. And if you can't so much as, just like I said, control your box, you know what I'm saying? Just take an ear and listen, or control your rod, take an ear and listen, and sharpen the next one, or seek counsel, or just listen to what this person, the demons they battling. You not being a brother. You ain't even listening to Christ, because Christ clearly tell you, just be a brother. Show love. If you love me, then you love me.
Right.
The smallest thing you did to them out there, you done it to me. If Christ was here right now, he just wants you to listen. You gonna listen? Or you just, oh, I don't need a man. Oh, nigga, I don't believe in that. If Christ was back, a lot of you niggas be on your goddamn knees. A lot of you women be on your damn knees. Cleaning some dishes. Doing something. You got it.
Shaka.
Hmm?
Shaka. What was you reading?
It's a lot.
Yeah.
All right, it's a lot about that, you know. But yeah, where you at? Just start from the top over there.
Okay. Matthew 25:40. And the king shall answer and say unto them.
The king. The king, who is king, Kyle?
Let's talk about YAAHLA.
Correct. Go ahead.
Verily, I say unto you.
I say unto you, us, this one body, Israel, Black, Hispanic, Native Indians, the Negroes, the West Indians, the Haitians, the Dominican, Guatemalan, Puerto Ricans, Colombian, Gadites, meaning Native Indians, all of us, Mexican,
right.
Argentinians, Panamanians, all of us.
Right.
Black and brown descendant, we are that one body. We ain't different. We the same people. Stop separating. Separate from them, come together. Because I need you just like the rest of y'all need me. And I need him just like the rest of y'all need him. Come together.
Right.
Go ahead.
Inasmuch as ye have done it unto one of the least of my brethren, ye have done it unto me.
If you've done it so small, don't matter what it is, you stole a nickel. You murdered somebody out of cold blood just because your own hate. You trapped somebody off. You got somebody locked up out of a lie. You DSS. All of that. DSS included. Because a lot of that BS is going on right now.
Right.
Because of sister mad, because a brother went over here. And now you got this whole family over here getting ready to go through destruction in hell. This woman about to lose all 3, 4, 5 of her kids, even though she a single mother, sitting here, collecting child support, staying on Section 8. She about to lose all of this because of the fact that that man got you and you as a wife and you hating on her. What that gonna do to that man? That's a demon. You fine. You got your kids. You got your kid. Now he got a battle to sit here and deal with his kids and try to get his kid, and she got a battle to try to get her damn kids out. Because you filthy. You're disgusting. That's as small as it get. When Christ said the smallest thing, that's what the hell he mean. That ain't righteous. That ain't no love for your brother. Your brother as in the man you sleeping with. That ain't no love for them kids or that woman. That woman going through hell. Now she got to seek counsel and don't know the ISUPK is here. Now she thinking about still committing suicide. That you doing the same thing you doing to Christ. But you don't understand that because you so disgusting. You filthy. You're just. Go ahead, continue reading.
The next verse. You want this one?
Oh, where you at?
25:4, Matthew 25:4.
It's like let me get that John 13:34. I think I already called it.
John 13:34.
Can. And you still got that Matthew 18:21 on hold.
Matthew 18:20. Yeah.
All right, hold that for me.
So John 13.
Can. No, you too but yeah, so that's what y'all gotta understand, man. Like, we ain't got nothing in this world but this sword right here and me and you. That's all we got. But them out there, they don't need this. All they got is them and they riches and they gold and they old what were they? Porn. That's what they got. Porn, drugs, financial gain. You know what I'm saying? They got everything outside of what the Lord bless us with. We don't need all that. We could get all that if we follow this right here and stick together.
Right.
Because as of right now, they don't even follow this, and they came together and they above us. They above us, and they don't even follow this, but they use this to their own discretion. This right here is what's gonna get us above them. Get the hell out the Christian church.
Right.
Get the hell away from being a goddamn Muslim. A Rastafari because you can smoke. Atheist because whatever in Zodiac. Get the hell away from that, man. Because Christ don't love that. And every time we follow this other stuff around here, we ain't never gonna come together. You gotta understand it. What did Christ tell us to do? Love each other. You can't love me if you want to smoke weed and sell me goddamn weed. And I got bronchitis. Or I got a damn felony. Right. You come on. I got a felony, you selling me weed? Selling me goddamn weed?
Right.
You giving this 13-year-old boy alcohol because he say, hey, go in here and give me some cigarettes in the Mike Hard. Then he get caught walking home with it, get hit by a car because he under the influence.
Right.
That ain't loving it. That ain't loving each other. You got that?
Okay. John 13:34. A new commandment I give unto you.
He giving it to us. He giving it to us. Giving straight to us. Not laying it down and say, go get it. He's giving it to us. You got it.
That ye love one another.
Love one another. Again, you get that little boy, you take his little funky $5 where he supposed to buy with candy because he got it from his mama on welfare. And she think he going to buy candy or buy a Yu-Gi-Oh card. And you go buy him alcohol and he hit dead in the middle of the street because he under influence. That's not love. Be a man. Be a man. Go ahead,
As I have loved you, that ye also love one another.
Love one another. You know what it could do. We all grown. We all know that one drunk named Uncle Perry that run up and down the road, or one drunk named Aunt Tina that drank Blue Top, and every time you turn around every weekend, you see blue lights running through the trailer park or through the hood, and they arresting them. We know what alcohol do. So be a man. Why you buy that little boy some alcohol and you know what goes on?
Right.
Christ would not do that. And that's not being wise. Go ahead.
Verse 35. By this shall all men know that ye are my disciples.
All men shall know that ye are my disciples. All men. All men. But that's if you follow any law, statutes, and commandments. Go ahead.
If ye have love one to another.
if ye love one another. That's a law, statute, and it's a commandment. If you ain't following them, you're not considered that. You're not that. You're not that. You're just a filthy horsemonger, a filthy whore, a filthy drug addict, a user, a witch. You all of that. You know, you're a pimp. You're disgusting. You're a lowlife. You're nothing. Because you can't even do the small things and love your brother and your sister. Go to them and help them. Right. Give them counsel. Listen a little bit. Take heed to something. We all think, look, we Israel, nigga. We think we know everything. We don't hear nothing. Right. Sometimes just take heed. You might not want to hear it then, but dawn on it like, damn, that brother was right. Maybe I do need to stop doing that. Maybe I do need to cut back on the alcohol a little bit. Or maybe I do need to just completely cut off dealing with European people. Right. It ain't gonna hurt me. It's gonna, if anything, it should make me better. I ain't dealing with all of that. Everything he said is gonna make me better. I'm not gonna get cancer. I'm not gonna get killed behind a European man. I'm not gonna die fishing with Europeans. He didn't say anything wrong. It don't sound good. I don't like it, but maybe I should try it. Right. It ain't try it. Don't try everything. Try a wise thing. Something that's gonna save your goddamn life. Right. Like ISUPK. That's the end of it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, let me go ahead and get that Matthew 18:21.
21?
18:21. Come.
Matthew 18:21. Mm-hmm. Then came Peter to him and said, Lord, how oft shall my brother sin against me?
Start from the top, say it one more time.
Then came Peter to him and said, Lord, how oft shall my brother sin against me?
All right, this Peter right here. This Peter said, Lord, how oft my brother, how long shall he sin against me? Continue.
And I forgive him. Till 7 times?
And who's speaking right now?
Peter.
Peter?
Yeah.
All right, this Peter right here. Now continue.
And Jesus, verse 22, Jesus said unto him, I say not unto thee until 7 times.
Peter clearly asked, YAAHLA, how many times? You know what I'm saying? How many times should I continue to forgive these folks? They keep doing this. They keep doing it. I'm tired of it. I mean, when they gonna learn? Why I gotta go through this? You know what I'm saying? Why I just can't walk away? And Christ told him, forgive him. Forgive him. Forgive him. And I can see it right now. Christ just said, bro, just forgive him. And went back to doing whatever. Forgive him. That's it.
Right.
He just forgive him. Leave it be. Just don't be a coward about it and go nicker and bicker behind his back. Forgive him. Sweep it under the rug, bro. It ain't hard. Be a man. You ain't got to act on everything. Being a man is not about acting on everything. Just forgive him. Leave it alone. Sis, forgive her. Leave it alone. Vice versa. Forgive women and men. Leave it alone. As long as our people. We ain't got to deal with them out there. Forget them. Don't forgive them. Forget them. That's where they belong, for being forgotten. Start from the top real quick.
Matthew 18:21. Then came Peter to him and said, Lord, how oft shall my brother sin against me?
How oft? Say it again. Start from the top one more time. You kind of went a little fast. Slow it down just a little bit.
Matthew 18:21. Then Peter came to him and said, Lord, how oft shall my brother sin against me? And I forgive him till 7 times. To 7 times? Verse 22. And Jesus said unto him, I say not unto thee until 7 times, but until 70 times 7.
He basically said, you can forgive him this many times, but you still got to forgive him this many times. Forgive him 3 times, but you still going to have to forgive him 3,000, 3 million more times. You're going to have to forgive him to eternity, bro. So get over it. Forgive him. Forgive him. And I understand we all human. We get upset about certain things, you know what I'm saying? Certain things like that. We human. That's what the Lord gave us. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say emotions, but he gave us that to feel some type of way. Forgive him. Throw it out, bro. It ain't hard. It's not hard. Stop making small things seem so hard. Forgive him. Or be a man and just be a brother and go talk to him. You know what I'm saying? And to me personally, you ain't forget a brother till you went to him and be like, bro, this is my issue. I could never understand saying, oh, oh, it's beef and you ain't said nothing, or you forgive somebody and you ain't said nothing.
Right.
They don't know what the hell going on.
Right.
They just thinking it's whatever. You feel me?
Right.
So all right, I get one more scripture in here, man. Give me a second. Yeah. All right, all right, last scripture. Let me go ahead and get that. Luke 31, 6 and 31 one more time.
Luke 6 and 31.
Yeah, one more time.
All right. Ready? You ready?
Oh, yeah, you got it.
Luke 6 and 31. And as ye would that men should do to you, do ye also to them likewise.
Whatever you want somebody to do to you, which I'm pretty sure don't nobody want them do them bad,
Right.
smack them in the face, you know what I'm saying, take nothing from them, take their woman or whatever the case may be. Don't nobody want that.
Right.
So don't turn around and do it to the next man and expect it not to happen to you or don't want it to happen to you because it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And the wages of sin is death. And 9 times out of 10, if it happens, it's going to be a lot worse. So
Right.
again, I ain't no judge, but I'm warning you. Don't do nothing to them. You know what I'm saying? If anything, part ways for a second, catch your breath, get your thoughts together, you know, respectful thought, and y'all come back together. You know what I'm saying? And y'all deal with it. Go ahead.
Verse 32?
Was that it?
Yeah, that was 31.
Yeah, get it one more time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Luke 6 and 31. And as ye would that men should do to you, do ye also to them likewise.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, it ain't even got to be all the time. What you doing for somebody else, guys? I might see you walking to work right now, and we ain't gonna be in the truth. You know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be. I might see you walking to work and see you walking to work for the last 3 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, you need a ride? You good? Where you headed? Oh, I'm headed to Walmart. Well, shoot, I work right there by Little Caesars. Get that brother a ride. Because it might have been you having to walk in that rain, sleet, or snow one day. It ain't always, him help you. Sometimes you just got to go out there and help them too.
Right.
I mean, that's just a part of it because you never know. Me helping that brother out right there, that brother might be a mechanic and my motor might be getting ready to blow. That brother, parents might own some type of corporation that where I'm involved, I want to be involved with, but he might be a lead way out for me to be successful. Or something so small. That brother right there that I helped pick up from the walking to work, he might be in the ISUPK. And he might get me into the school and save my life and help me and my family. You never know what you're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Good or bad. Whether it's good or bad, take it to the chest and deal with it. We don't want no cowards, man.
Right.
Love your folks. Love your people, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. We all the same. We all got the same curse. Ain't none of us bigger than the other one. Come on. And with that, these are the ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK, started out at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rules to a new brother or sister. When a new brother or sister come into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed they are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After 6 months period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18 and 21, Malachi 3:8 through 10, means tenth in Hebrew, ma'ashara. 10% of every penny of increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund. Free will offering for the priest, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like, whatsoever amount you may like. Upcoming holy convocation. Announce holy all right, I got you. We got Passover, April 15th, down in Cocoa Beach, Florida. And if it ain't the ISUPK Passover, it's not the real Passover.
Right.
So we'll be having that, shortly. What is about another month, another 2 months. Only Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians are allowed. And you know what I'm saying, Lord allow, we'll see you all there. Reminder Akim and Akwathium to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to become a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, and headband, and scarf.